Take it away, me and Rose Ernst. Here she goes.
All right. Well, this first one is one that's on the album, but I'll play it live for you tonight. It's called Southern Summer Rain, and this was actually, we were talking about the five senses earlier and how they come into writing, and this was actually inspired by a smell. It's funny though, because I don't really mention the sense of smell in this song now that I think about it, but I was going for a run here in Nashville right after rain during the summer, and it was the smell of the rain and the pavement and whatever trees we have around here that reminded me of my summers as a kid in North Carolina visiting my grandparents. And so this song kind of came out of that. And so it's kind of a tribute to my grandparents, Mama and Papa, and visiting them in the summer in North Carolina.
That southern summer rain, awakening my senses. In the land of front porch swings and small white picket fences. Years away, I used to play in that southern summer rain, blanketing the garden. My grandpa used to sing "Goodnight, Irene," his eyes were so light-hearted. He made me laugh. I'll never forget that. Take me back, I took for granted all the joys of southern rain. It's not the same sweet, simple. Time has taken you away from me. So I'll close my eyes and you'll come to life in that southern summer rain. That southern summer rain tapping at my window. I'm lying here awake beside the sleeping love I've come to know. It feels just right that it's raining tonight. Take me back, I took for granted all the joys of southern rain. It's not the same sweet, simple. Time has taken you away from me. So I'll close my eyes and you'll come to life in that southern summer rain.
Thank you. So, 3 more songs, huh?
Please.
Let's do I'm going to do a brand new one that not even my mother has heard. This is a big deal because I usually send songs to her as soon as they're done. But this is actually a interesting way I wrote this because I actually did plan on writing this song. I was recently in North Carolina for my grandmother's memorial service, and I met a lot of family members that I hadn't met or seen since I was a little kid. And I was at my Aunt Patsy and Uncle George's house, and I found out that I had a great uncle named Archie that had died when he was really young of appendicitis, and he just didn't tell anyone that he was in pain. He went up to his room, and I guess their dad was kind of rough on them, or he was shy, or I'm not really sure why, but he passed away, and I had no idea that had happened, and I was like, wow, that's so sad. I need to write a song about it. And I didn't have all the details, but I just kind of based this loosely off of that idea, so it's not, word for word exactly true, but I just kind of wrote this in his honor. So this is the first time many people are hearing it.
Well, Archie was the perfect boy, did his chores and he shared his toys, never made so much as a noise in his house. But this big house felt mighty small, numbering fingerprints on the wall, from 13 brothers and sisters till he lost count. Well, Archie's pa was big and strong, he taught his children to bite their tongues, the fear of God and of him were one and the same. Well, lessons were learned in the hardest way, that's how they did it in Archie's day. Pick out your switch from the yard, it took only once. Ooh, Archie boy, it's okay, open up your mouth. Ooh, go on now, make the tiniest of sounds. He turned 13 and went to work as a Winston-Salem grocery clerk. From 9 to 5, Archie swept the aisles with care. Went home one day with a pain in his side, which Archie knew just how to hide. He held his bride through the door and up every stair. Ooh, Archie boy, it's okay, open up your mouth. Ooh, go on now, don't you even make a sound. But it was matter undermined until the end of his short life, until his brothers and his sisters and his mother and his father even cried. Ooh, Archie boy, how we wished you'd opened up your mouth. Lying there in your little bed, how you didn't make a sound. Ooh, Archie boy, it's okay, open up your mouth. Ooh, go on now, make the tiniest of sounds.
Thank you. I have so many great players on the album, too many to even begin to list. There we go. But this one just kind of seemed, this was kind of an afterthought. It was written after we'd already chosen all the songs. We'd chosen 10 songs and recorded them all, and this one was kind of written after, and we thought it would be a nice way to end the album, and just kind of as it is. So how you're hearing it now will pretty much be how you hear it on that record. It's called When the Sun Goes Down.
Wake long before the alarm. You know that's new for me. It's easy without your sweet arms to tempt me back to sleep. I won't pretend it was wrong. These are better days. Wiser apart and hearts strong, march through the change. But when the sun goes down, when the sun goes down, when the sun goes down, do you miss me? Telephone calls from the friends I haven't seen in years. After all of the time I spent crying, laughing through the tears. No, I won't pretend it was wrong. There are no more fights, nothing to do but press on, reaching new heights. But when the sun goes down, when the sun goes down, when the sun goes down, do you miss me? You weren't mine, I wasn't yours, just two people in love, and it ran its course, so we leapt and fell. I still wish you well. How many times will I wake from dreaming you're still here before I can sleep through the night, before you disappear? No, I won't pretend it was wrong. These are better days, and soon you'll have somebody new taking my place. But when the sun goes down, when the sun goes down, when the sun goes down, will you miss me? Will you miss me?
Starlings.
Shape-shifting as the ice wind blows, the starlings flock above the snow. And I'm wondering just how they know in which direction they should go. Do they ever get cold? Yellow diamonds warn me that the bridge will ice before the road. This is just the kind of drive that writes a song by the time I've made it home. Arkansas is flat and long, the sunrise, it goes on and on and on. The color of this dawning day is the same as your pink t-shirt I'm still wearing from yesterday. Maybe I forgot, I wanted just a piece of you to hold. But this is just the kind of drive that writes a song by the time I've made it home. The Memphis pyramid reflects the sky. It's a melancholy gray, and so am I. But if I have to be missing somebody, I'm glad it can be you. Counting every power line, I'm thinking about the town I left behind, where water towers proudly say its name, and where the children simply play by giving it a climb. I'd love to turn around and spend the day with you collecting stones. This is just the kind of drive that writes a song by the time I've made it home. This is just the kind of drive that writes a song by the time I've made it home. Shape-shifting and we're on the go, starlings in our flock above the snow.